And welcome to the WSLB Grand Final between South Perth Alliance and Cockburn Wolves. I'll run through the team sheet for you guys. We have for South Perth Alliance, in goes Lucy Chen, number 1, number 14, Asuka Tanaka, number 16, Toko Satsuma, 8, Jenny Vo, 3, Sam Gaddis, number 5, Chrissy Chu, 11, B1, 24, Loz Baker, 18, Zia Olindisius, and at number 48, Zuri Dalton. For Cockburn Wolves, we have lined up Vicky Boy in number 6, Rosie Robinson, 36, Sam Brady, 22, Layla Cole, 42, Quiva Steely, number 3, Sita Burin, number 27, Izzy Wainwright, 35, Heidi Moxron, number 15, Caitlin Mohan, number 11, number 20, Elena Morton. And we will have South Perth with a kickoff. They were crowned WSLB champions this season. Definitely the favorites of this match. Wolves finished the game in 3rd after defeating West Coast Cobras in the semi-final last weekend on penalties. WSLB's 11 minutes stop clock, and if the game keeps going, it will be 2 minutes stop clock each way if the game ends in a draw. But then we have Sam Gaddis laying it off for the flank. Gaddis looks up. Tanaka back to Gaddis. Through the middle for the turn. Off Chu and just spilling off her boot and going out of bounds. Wolves now restarting the match. Wainwright into Brady.
Go Cassie, go up,
Morton back to Wainwright.
Yes, Cassie!
And then really good pressure there by number 5, Chrissy Chu. But Wolves will be able to keep possession with Sam Brady on the ball. She has Wainwright supporting. Brady through the middle, dispossessed. Satsuma on the first time shot there through the middle. Toko Satsuma just over the bar, not much danger for goalkeeper Caitlin Mohan. Mohan now playing on the flank to Morton and straight in the back of Satsuma. Morton over the top into Robinson, all the way back to Brady. Orton, first time out of the left boot, spills it back to Wainwright. On the flank is a 1-2, Wainwright still going, she has Brady supporting. Gaddis with a crucial touch. Satsuma still going and the ball just went out of bounds. It will be Cockburn Wolves ball. Sam Brady with a kick in. Satsuma pressing Okonia. Robinson
Yes, Toko!
being pressed by Satsuma and spins it back to Mohan. Now Brady bringing that ball forward, trying to take Gaddis, and still Brady all the way back now to Morton. Brady, Morton, Brady down the line, Wainwright through the legs and straight into the hands of Chen. Plays it long and straight out of bounds. Robinson will be able to restart that one for Cockburn Wolves with a kick in. Back to Brady. All the way through, but well intercepted here by Tanaka. Robinson now through the middle and Tanaka get the best of it once again. All the way back to Gaddis, Satsuma, and now Orton. And straight into the legs of Tanaka. Morton now with a kick in into Brady. Trying to find a diagonal ball to Robinson, but just giving that one away now. Satsuka can go through and straight in the boot of Sam Brady. That will go for a corner kick. First one for South Perth Alliance.
Go Sam, go!
Tanaka, Geddes, and straight into the chest of Brady. And another opportunity here for South Perth. Tanaka back to Geddes, that goes through and straight into the hands of Moham. That plays it quickly, Robinson, and she's still going, she's still going. If she managed to keep it in, yes she did. No, the referee said the ball was out. Will be a kick in on the defensive side of the court for South Perth Alliance. Ball through the middle, finding Dalton, and now over the top for the run of Satsuma. And straight again into the hands of Moham. Plays a shot with Morton.
Go, go.
Wainwright.
Go!
Morton.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brady.
Don't dive. Don't dive. Right through that. Right through that.
Brady looks up with time and space all the way back to Morton. And once again, Brady. Robinson being pressed by Dalton, and it will be a kick in for Cockburn Wolves. Brady lines up the shot and straight into the hands of Chen. That goes long with Satsuma, being pressed here by Okun. But Morton, she's still going. And it's going to be a blue ball according to the referee in the left-hand side of the court. Satsuma back to Geddes. 1-2 with Satsuma down the line. Great pressure there by Wainwright.
Hey, come here. Come on.
Ball was still in according to the referee. Now Dalton fast timing to Geddes, has time and space to look for the run of Dalton, and Morton with a crucial touch to put that one out of bounds, and will be a kick in and in the attacking half for South Perth Alliance. Geddes, left foot, straight into the legs of Wainwright. Morton brings the ball down, but being pressed by two. Over the top here to find the run of Quiver Sterling. And ball still in according to the refs as well. Dalton with the turn, trying to take Brady on. Wainwright, Brady, Wainwright, and it was a bit of a miscommunication there between the Wolves players. But luckily to spill off the boot, and Sam Brady now lines up the shot, and Brady spills it up for sleep. And good recovery by South Perth. Now Dalton down the line, Dalton against Wainwright, and the ball goes straight out of bounds in the hands now from Moham. That goes long into Brady against Geddes. And straight out of bounds as well. Interesting to see. For those who don't know, I'll say after this attack, Dalton down the line, and still going, and Brady against Geddes. Brady, well recovered by South Perth, but now ball straight out. But as I was saying, it's interesting for those who know, Sam Brady is the outdoor NPL coach of, Sam Geddes, sorry, is the outdoor NPL coach of Sam Brady, so it's interesting to see how they're acting against each other today. Moham to Brady. Morton taking her player on, going through the middle, still going, and now dispossessed by South Perth, who go in a counter-attack with Tanaka, finding Dalton with a great foot, and onto her right boot, and Moham with a great save, putting that one for kick in for South Perth. Baker still going with the left foot, and spills it up for Dalton, and in the back of number 42, Cole. We're waiting for the 5 meters, but then the shot goes straight into the hands of Moham. Still in now against two. She has to play all the way back to Brady. Morton. Time and space to just bring that ball forwards. Dalton now stepping up the press. Morton with a great foot skill there, but from the run of no one. Tanaka Goes across the court to Brady, to Baker. Trying to find Satsuma. Intercepted by Brady with a great foot skill. Brady still going, and Brady still going in the back post. And just off the boot of Cole. Great play by Sam Brady. Taking on one, not two, but three players to go through in goals. And as an unselfish player she is, she just tried to find the back post tap in. 10 now going forwards. Tally. Now we have one on the court for her first few minutes.
Come on. Zuri, go target.
Trying to find the run of Zuri, but spills off the boot of Brady. And we play all the way back for South Perth to restart and trying to find us a breach on their Wolves defense. Still a really strong defensive shape there, but Dalton got the best of it. Dalton still going, and all the way back to Zaya. Baker now. And Cole putting pressure. Baker finding one lines up the shot, and what a tackle from still Brady now. Dispossessed by Dalton. Lines up the shot in the boot and straight into Brady. It will be South Perth's kick in. Lauren Baker on the court now. Dalton against two. Cole still going, but Dalton recovers. Dalton still going. Brady now against Baker. Baker with a two-ball and straight into the hands of Moham. South Perth with the clear best chances of this first half, but no goal yet scored. We still have 4 minutes to go. Chen looks forward and goes long to no one. Ball goes straight out of bounds. Morton. With time and space to just bring the ball forward slowly. Still back to Morton. Still going down the middle, opening that flank channel there, but the pass of Morton was just wide. One looks forward, intercepted by Cole, and Moham just catches it, not to go for a corner kick. Still Cole with a good turn. Cole still going against Baker. One into Dalton. Wainwright back to Steele. Now Morton can just look up and bring the ball forwards across the court to Wainwright. She can take her player on, being pressed by Baker. And still Morton now with time and space to line up the foot with her right. And I don't know why she didn't just go there for the back post. She's left-footed. She had the angle, but hesitated and just got dispossessed. Chen now short to Baker. Baker down the middle. Robinson, and the ball goes straight out. We'll have a whole team sub here for South Perth Alliance. 4 on 4 off. Morton, Robinson, and the ball goes out.
Go.
Geddes. Tanaka back to Geddes. Looks forward for the run. It's a great run, but intercepted by Morton, who just puts that one to the side.
Come on, stay right. I need more. Come on.
And referee said it's a turnover ball. Ball was not on the line. Cockburn Wolves will restart this one with Wainwright that plays it back to Morton. Across the court to Steele. Down the line, Robinson with a poor touch.
Go, Lila, go! Yes!
Into the hands of Chen, and now Tanaka. Morton well aware of the channel, just putting that one out of bounds. Tanaka.
Yep, stay. Go!
Finding a pivot, doing a really, really good job.
Go. Good job. Go. Suka, come here.
And we have a first free kick here for South Perth Alliance. Sam Gaddis on the ball.
Just have a shot, Sam. Just go.
It is a direct free kick. Gaddis.
It's okay.
And
It's okay.
it's just off the post of Mohem.
Keep it going. Hey, go. Behind you. Go.
Wainwright through the middle, still plays it back to Morton. Wainwright, Morton. Morton can bring that ball through the middle, down the course here. Robinson, and great touch there by Tanaka, but she ran out of real estate and will be a kick in for Cockburn Wolves, and still in the middle. Okun, all the way back to Wainwright. Leave it to Morton, across the court to Robinson. And a poor touch there, poor pass by Robinson, just easy turnover. Tanaka, back to Vo, through the middle, into Stu. She's still going. Robinson keeping that one in for Wolves, all the way back to Morton. And ball over the top to find Stu. Wainwright, once again, just deciding to restart the match with Morton now. Stu, she can go against Chen, and she just had Robinson in the back post, but decided to go for a shot and went straight into the hands of Chen. Will be a corner kick for Cockburn Wolves. Morton, Tanaka, still against Gaddis. A back row, back post, and Robinson cannot get there. It's a kick in for South Perth Alliance. Vo goes long, dispossessed, Robinson, and Tanaka there with a crucial block to put that one for a corner kick. Just over a minute to go. No goal yet scored here at South Perth for this grand final. Morton, Robinson again, straight into the hands of Chen. Chen plays short with Gaddis. Gaddis over the top. It's a good run, but well intercepted by Robinson, trying to take a player on. Morton, now still Robinson, just in front of her. Though, Gaddis, and the ball goes straight out of bounds.
Good job.
51 seconds to go. Wainwright with a kick in for Cockburn Wolves. Morton lines up the shot and goes straight in the chest of Tanaka. Spills it back to Brady. Plays it back. Tanaka. Gaddis against Robinson. Gaddis with a header straight out of bounds. Cockburn Wolves still with the possession. Morton plays it back to Wainwright. Brady. Down the line, Robinson. She has a run supporting for Brady. Brady's still going. Brady against Taktuma. And there you go. South Perth will be able to go on a counter-attack here, but well pressed by Robinson, forcing the turnover. Morton. Brady. Wainwright. Into Robinson. Down the line, intercepted by Tanaka with 10 seconds to go. Satsuma, she can line up the shots. Tanaka in the back post, and the ball went out of bounds. With just 4 seconds to go, there is nothing much they can do now. Game still 0-0. Morton, Tanaka, Morton, and there you have it. And that's it for the first half of South South Perth Alliance, nil. Cockburn Wolves also nil. Great even match, both keepers having to do a lot of work. We'll be right back for you guys in the second half in just a few minutes.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And we are back for the second half of South Perth Alliance against West Coast, against Cockburn Wolves. And the game is still nil-low in this grand final. Now heavily back to Brady. Morton taking her player down the line. And the referee said the ball went out. Will be a kick in for South Perth Alliance. Down the line. The ball goes straight out from a kick in. It will be a turnover ball here. Morton over the top for Wainwright. That brings it down. And Chen just watches the ball go out and will restart for South Perth Alliance. Lucy Chen into Gaddis. just slows things down, trying to find the right pass into Dalton down the line, and Wolves stepping up the press, forcing that turnover, forcing the mistake. Lee. Brady into Wainwright. And tries to lay it off for the run of Quiver. Still the turnover here, and one forcing the pass to the pivot and another turnover. Second half started very nervous, the two teams giving the ball away. But Morton now taking her player down the line, still going Morton. One with the intercept. Morton, Brady, one. And the ball spills off one shins and go for a kick in. Brady into still. Morton now with time and space to just bring that ball forward down the line. Great ball for Wainwright, being pressed. Wainwright still going. No one to support her, and through the legs, but straight into the hands of Chen. One. Oh, and great use of the body there from Dalton to just shoot the ball and shoulder to shoulder. Referee said there was nothing there, but it will be a Cockburn Wolves kick in. Wainwright. Morton. Again, just deciding to slow things down. And plays all the way back to Wainwright. Brady. Straight into the head, the chest of Geddes. Left foot. Mohem! Mohem not once, not twice, but managed to keep that one out of the goal. Into the header of one now. Geddes. Back to one. Dalton. One. Looks down the line. Decided to play back to Dalton. That goes through the middle. Well intercepted by Brady. Brady's still going. Wainwright now all the way back to Morton. Brady. For the run of Lee. Still Lee. She's still going. And straight into the legs of Lucy Chen. It's going to be a corner kick for Cockburn Wolves on the left side of the court. Morton, first time shot, and the ball goes straight out. No save needed from Chen. That goes long for the run of one. Well recovered by Wainwright. Intercepted by Brady, but will spill back to Geddes. And ball goes straight out. Morton has Cole supported in the flank.
Go again.
Finding Wainwright, and it spills it back, and Wainwright's shin will be a kick in for South Perth Alliance. And we have Satsuma back on the court. Geddes into one, across the court to Satsuma, that leaves it back to one. First time, and the save for Mohem. Then Brady. Straight into the leg of Tanaka. Will be a kick in the defensive side of the court for Cockburn Wolves. Morton. Brady. Over the top. Cole. Cole still going. It was a handball here called for South Perth Alliance. But there was no advantage. The referee just called that ball back. Morton now with the free kick. The left side of the boot. And Chen just making sure that ball does not go in. She goes long. Tanaka brings it down, and Brady just clears out of bounds. But it's still South Perth Alliance with the possession. Morton, Satsuma. Across to Kanaka. She has a run of Geddes. That brings it down. Geddes! And no one in the back post to tap that ball in. Brady will have the possession now for Cockburn Wolves. Morton into Brady. Brings the ball down the middle. Robinson. She has Cole supporting. Well blocked by Geddes now. Tanaka back to one. Into Satsuma. A bit of a spill, but she managed to keep possession. No, Morton for the run of Robinson. What a slide tackle from P1. She's still going, Geddes, Satsuma in the back post, and Moham off the ball, off her line. What a save by Caitlin Moham. Now Brady bringing that ball forwards. Brady against Geddes, and Brady still going, Robinson! And just in front of Robinson, way too much force there. She can't keep that ball in. Lucy Chen now going long, intercepted by Brady. Morton, Moham into Robinson, being pressed by Tanaka. Robinson against Tanaka. Tanaka got the best of it. She turns Robinson. Tanaka, Satsuma! And in front of goal, she just slides that ball to the left side of the goal. Lucky for Cockburn Wolves. Great pressure by Tanaka. Great play by the number 14 from South Perth Alliance. Cockburn Wolves struggling now to find their space behind the defense. 3 players just going. Morton taking the ball down the middle, beating one. Morton still going. Morton! And the ball just go out. No touch from Chen. Everyone here begging for a corner kick. Referee said that we did not see a touch, but now we have Satsuma bringing that ball down the middle. Tanaka, Dalton, first time Dalton, Moham. Brady, things are starting to get a little bit heated. Sam Brady just running out of real estate. Dalton getting past the first player. Now Brady. Cole. Still Cole, but she was against 4 and got dispossessed. Satsuma now with the counter-attack. She had Dalton on her right. Brady with a great touch and Moham off her line to just make sure that one is safe for Wolves. Brady down the line for Robinson. Plays all the way back to Morton. Cole. And will be a corner kick for Cockburn Wolves. They have just requested a timeout, and will be a timeout requested by Cockburn Wolves, and we'll be right back in just a few moments. And we're back after timeout being requested by Cockburn Wolves. They do have a corner kick on the right side of the court with just over 5 minutes to go. The game's still equal. Both keepers having to do amazing saves. Still on the ball for Wolves. She has Morton and Brady supporting. Morton for the dummy run. Brady straight to Dalton and spills it back to Wainwright. But Satsuma clears the ball, and referee said it just went out of bounds. Will be a kick in for Cockburn Wolves. Morton straight into goals and straight over the top. It's keeper's ball. A bit of a miscommunication in the Cockburn Wolves defense, but South Perth did not manage to capitalize, and just the pass was just a little bit too hard in front of Dalton. Morton sees a run of Wainwright, intercepted by Tanaka, but spills it back to Lee. Now Dalton gets the best of it into Satsuma, all the way back to Geddes. Geddes down the flank to Tanaka. Brady still going. Brady still going. She's still going, and send Brady into the hands of Lucy Chen with a 2-time save. Now playing short to Geddes. Satsuma into Dalton. Great tackle by Izzy Wainwright. Still now, she has Wainwright supporting, and Geddes with a crucial intervention. It's a 3v2. Satsuma going herself, and not much power on that shot, going straight to the hands of Mohem. But now she's still going. She has Wainwright supporting, being pressed by Dalton. Baxter still and intercepted by Tanaka, but still she's spilling back. The ball's still live in the box, and still going. And just Wainwright straight into the hands, and the ball has to be put out. Unfortunately, number 16 just coming out of an injury after rolling her ankle. The ball has been put out, and it will be a turnover ball back. The ball has to be given back to South Perth. Now the referee said it's just play on, and Lucy Chen with a 2-time save there, but it's spilling off her fingers and going for a corner kick. Still all the way back to Morton, left foot in the back of Dalton, and will be a kick in on the attacking half for Cockburn Wolves, with Izzy Wainwright on the ball, supported by Brady. Wainwright back to Brady. Still Wainwright, Morton over the top. Chen was well aware of what was happening. Chen now going long, and the ball goes straight out of bounds. Cockburn Wolves still with the possession. Morton, Brady supporting. She has Brady down the middle. Wainwright dispossessed by Dalton. Still going. Geddes over the top. Morton with the intercept. All the way back to Brady. Still. And decides to play back, play safe. Morton with a good touch there, but it goes out of bounds. 3.5 minutes to go. The game's still equal in this game, grand final. Dalton back to Geddes. Over the top, in the head of Wainwright, and it's another kick in here for South Perth Alliance. Over the top, Tanaka brings it down, and what could be an amazing goal for a grand final. Tanaka on her chest and goes for the volley, and just off the bar. Morton finding still. Morton now still being pressed by Geddes. She's still going. Back to Morton. Brady down the line. Brady still going. Dispossessed, but it's a turnover ball straight into the hands of Mohem. Just watches that ball goes out to reset the clock. It is a stop clock, so she has time to just breathe. Morton taking her player on. It's a 4v3 here. Brady, Wainwright just in front of her. Baker now on the court for South Perth Alliance. And the great turn now, Baker leaves it off, Dalton! And Dalton scores it! After a great play from Lauren Baker, the ball spills to Jury Dalton. It is a 1v1 against the keeper that can't do anything. And the ball has just found the back of the net. With just under 3 minutes to go, South Perth Alliance ahead of this match by 1 goal. referee will bring the kick back. He did not whistle, but now Sam Brady on the ball, down the line for Lee. It is a little bit too strong and it's South Perth's ball.
Let's get it back. Come on.
Chen looking forwards, Dalton. Great run from the blind side of the defender from Dalton, but it will be a Cockburn Wolves kick in. Dalton. Brady. Robinson. Now, they still have time to get back into this match. Brady being pressed by 2 and just stopped with a foul. Brady playing quickly with Stu all the way back to Morton. Morton going through the legs, but well defended by Lauren Baker. And Baker still going. Robinson spills it back. Dalton and Robinson got the best of it. Dalton, Robinson. Baker. And the ball just goes out of bounds. Cockburn Wolves now with Morton, Robinson, Brady down the line supporting. Brady with a heavy touch, being pressed by Dalton. Brady still going. And spills it back to Geddes, who just slow things down, playing down the flank. And will be a free kick here for South Perth Alliance. And a timeout requested for South Perth, who will try to come with a set play, and we'll be back in just a few moments for the end of this match. Thank you. And we are back after timeout being requested by South Perth Alliance after a free kick given away from Morton. South Perth ahead by 1 goal. Sam Geddes on the ball. Let's see what South Perth has in store for us. The last minute and a half of this match. Dalton brings it down the middle. Dalton in the boot of Brady. Brady still going. And Dalton with the first time shot. And just off the goal of Mohem. And the referee will just pull it back. The goal was off the line. Morton into Brady. Brady bringing it down the middle. Across the court. And just off the, in front of Steele. Geddes. Playing it back to Dalton. Pressed by Robinson. Now, well pressed. Great job. Sam Brady. Steele back to Brady with the top. And it will be a corner kick after an incredible save by Chen to put that one out of bounds. Robinson in the back of one. One still going. B1 still going, and the ball just went out of bounds, and it will be a kick in for Cockburn Wolves with just over a minute to go. Morton on the ball. Over the top, finding Brady against Geddes. Brady. Morton, down the line to Robinson, and Lucy Chen line to keep the match, keep her team ahead of this match. But Wolves still with the possession now. We have Tanaka back. Morton over the top, trying to find Brady and goes straight out of bounds. 44 seconds to go. Wolves have to press. Chen for the runk of Tanaka. Tanaka! And Mohan forced to do the interception. And it will be a corner kick for South Perth Alliance on the left side of the court. Geddes. And once again, off the boot of the Wolves player for kicking. Geddes. Screws it back. One. Geddes. Across the court. Tanaka. Great foot skill there. Robinson. She can go for a counter-attack. Wolves can try something else here. Robinson. She has Brady down the line. Robinson in the middle. Still. She's still going. Brady. And he hits. One. And it will be a corner kick with 8 seconds to go for Cockburn Wolves. Eleanor Morton, first time into the head of one. And we still have 4 seconds and one more chance for Cockburn Wolves. Morton. Morton. And there you have it. South Perth Alliance can be crowded. WSLB champions after an incredible match. Well done for Cockburn Wolves. It was definitely a tight one, but South Perth Alliance now are crowned WSLB Women's Champion. We'll be right back with you guys with some stats and some interviews as well with the captains just in a few minutes.